So, have you ever caught yourself saying the exact same words or phrases that your father used to say? Or still saying, right? For example, hey, who touched the thermostat? Right? Another example is, when you start paying rent, you can make the rules. And probably the most common of them all, go ask your mother. Right? So we laugh about these things, but that tells us something. Fathers pass things down. Right? Sometimes it's the tidbits of wisdom. Sometimes it's the habits, both good and bad. But the best ones pass down something deeper. There's a story of a father, who planted a tree in the middle of his backyard. Nothing impressive, just a tiny little twig in the dirt. His neighbor asked, why go through all that trouble when you won't live long enough to enjoy it? The father simply said, exactly, but my kids will. Maybe even my grandkids. So he planted it, watered it, protected it from the storms, and watched it grow slowly, quietly. And years passed, long after he was gone, that once skinny little tree saw many laughters, tears, family dinners, birthday parties, and even teenage heartbreaks worked out under the branches, right? That man, that father never sat under that tree, but his loved ones did. In 1 Corinthians 3 verse 10, it says, by the grace God has given me, I laid a foundation as a wise builder, and someone else is building on it. Did you catch that? Someone else is building on it. Sometimes our role is to simply lay the groundwork, and someone else will finish the structure. Sometimes our impact isn't measured by what we complete, but by what God continues through us. You see, you don't have to be the one who finishes something for it to matter. You simply have to be faithful to lay something that God can build on. So as we give today, let's give with that kind of faith, that kind of vision, not just for ourselves, not just for today, but for what God can build with it down the road. We may never sit under all the trees we plant, but by God's grace, the seeds we sow, the foundations we lay, will see and carry many lives way beyond our own. Amen?